How's the bike?
It's insane. It's sick. Always love when you're getting comfy really quickly, and yeah, I'm not even thinking about it anymore.
I'm Via Verbeek. I'm a professional mountain bike rider and stoked to visit the Scott HQ. I grew up in Quebec on the east coast of Canada. I grew up doing all sorts of sports, but I was also with my mother and my sister, so mountain biking didn't come into my life until later. Loved it because it was just such a cool adrenaline sport, but also in nature. So yeah, saved a lot of money and bought my first old used bike, and yeah, I loved it.
Who did the drawing, or did you find it?
Me. Cool. I probably did 10 or a dozen years of World Cup racing in downhill, and I was a very good rider, but I had issues with arm pump and my results were not that good. I was always like a mid-pack rider and always trying to get my results to reflect my performances. And then I eventually switched to a different platform like Crankworx. It was more multi-disciplines and shorter tracks, so I was able to excel there. Putting it all together and winning the overall was just like a big moment for me, because it was like, you're number one now. The potential for progressing is like limitless if that's what you're after, and I kind of love to just always find how good I can get. Other sports, I could like reach my max and kind of come to a stall, but with mountain biking, it was like there's always more things to learn. So yeah, I'm still very much learning every year. I would say the best recipe for being successful in anything that you do is just surrounding yourself with the right people and the right environment, so you can, have something to look up to. Community is kind of everything. Like at home, we have so many big communities for different styles of biking, and I like to do multiple styles of biking. So when I go downhill riding, I ride with very fast riders that push it, and it makes me excited to follow them and push it. Yeah, they just all have such a good time, and they're so talented, and that really fuels my fire to push myself and keep up with them, because yeah, they're just so good, and it makes the sessions so fun. So. It takes time sometimes to find what you're best at, and so for me it's taken a dozen years to try multiple things, and yeah, it's cool to be able to have the freedom to push in that area, and that's somehow pushing the sport because it's aligned with the free ride and all that industry that's growing. So yeah, just stoked to be a part of it.